Hey, what's up? It's Shan from Dre and Chant TV, and I'm back with another cruise tip, cruise news video. Today we're going to discuss budget-friendly tips for planning a cruise. If you're a first-time cruiser, you're going to want to pay attention because this is a lot of information that will help you out in the near future. Did you know that over 28 million people cruised in the year of 2018? That's a lot of people. And there's probably a lot of people that was their first time cruising that did not know all these things I can tell you today that can save you for your next cruise. So let's think about this. What does cruising have to offer you? Well, cruising allows you to be entertained all in one environment, also allowing you to visit several countries at one time on the same vacation. So, would I pick cruising over staying at a resort? Let me think. Yes, I would. But I still would stay at a resort, so don't think that I'm pushing that out saying I would never stay at a resort for a lengthy time, but I would pick cruising before I go and stay at a resort. Maybe because I love cruising, so it's to each his own. What does cruising have to offer? Well, let me tell you. If you didn't know, I'm gonna fill you in. You're visiting exciting, luxurious destinations all on one trip, many activities, good food, a great deal of entertainment, and then you have your moments where you can just kind of veg out and just relax, bake in the sun, enjoy the environment around you, and just chill. That's what cruising has to offer. Well, the first tip is travel agents. While I don't personally use travel agents can really come in handy. When you're a first-time cruiser and you really don't know what you're doing, travel agents can help you find deals that you will not find yourself. Okay. They will find you all-in-one packages, including your flight, your trips, rental cars, everything. So if you're not very versed in looking for cruises and know how to actually find your lowest rates or your best cruises or things that would be best for your family, get a travel agent. Okay, so tip number 2, compare different offers. Here's what you have to do. You have to conduct some research on your own. While people may be able to find things for you, try to look on your own so you know what to expect when you're speaking to a travel agent, or if you're simply just trying to book for yourself. Do research. Now, I tell everyone start in advance. I give myself a year window when I know I want to travel, because I can book several things in between that time frame. But if I want to do a big travel, I travel and I plan it a year in advance. 9 times out of 10, you're going to book a better cruise at a better price and a better rate. And the availability or your options to get a better room is there for you if you book early. Some may say that you can use a third-party agency to book because you may get a lower rate. However, I really just like to go right to the source, go right to the website and book it myself. I know what I'm looking for and I can kind of finagle it the way that I need to. 9 times out of 10, if you call into Carnival, you can kind of talk them into it and say, hey, what can you offer me? Are there any discounts? Are there any benefits of booking with you right now? See how they can kind of get you into something at a cheaper price and giving you some onboard credits. It's a whole bunch of things that you can get even when you call in and book it on your own. Tip number 3. Now this one is one, it makes a lot of sense, but for me, because I'm a little bit uncomfortable with traveling during hurricane season, sailing during off season. That would be typically between September and November. 9 times out of 10, your prices are going to be so low that you're going to be able to pick a great cruise. However, the chances of you getting caught up in hurricane season are very likely. There's a lot of people right now going through rebooking or losing cruises because of Hurricane Dorian that just happened a few weeks ago. Think about that many times before you decide to book during off season. The question is posed, why are fall months the cheapest? And the reason for that is because this is when severe storms are on a rise, and specifically in the Caribbean, prices are cheaper. So a lot of people don't really book during that time frame, so you will find a cheaper price. So think about that as well when you're booking during off season, September through November. Another reason why prices are cheaper in the fall season is because of this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you listening? Most kids are in school during that time frame. So guess what? You have less children on the ship. Not that I have a problem with children on the ship, but you have less children on the ship. They're in school. Families are not having that last hoorah before school starts. So guess what? Prices are cheaper too. I think I touched on this a little bit earlier, but tip number 4 is book early. Book early. Book early. As long as you know you want to go on a cruise, book it. Get that time in. Take that time to go ahead and book your cruise in advance. Doesn't make sense to wait till the last minute. And if you book early enough, again, you get better deals, better prices, and your location and where you want to be on the ship. You have more options instead of the slim pickings that you have closer to the end of booking. Okay. One of the things about booking early is the cruise line may not post all the deals that they may have. However, if you wait to book later, the cheaper rooms may be sold out. So you want to book early so you can avoid not being able to catch a room at the rate that you want to pay. And just so that you know, most cruise lines post all of their deals between January and March. So if you want to get a deal for something in the future, look around January and March, because the cruise lines will post their deals at that time frame so you can book for a later date under a deal. Tip 5. Don't shoot me. Just listen. Don't book excursions. When you're looking at cruise features, you may be enticed to head over to the excursion section of the cruise booking. However, you may head over to the excursion side. Understand this. Booking an excursion while you're on your cruise, or booking an excursion when you're booking your cruise, and if you're looking for budget-friendly options, booking an excursion will not make your prices any lower. It will make it higher, in fact. You can always research the island you're going to and be spontaneous. How about take on the sites on your own with a group of friends? Get a local cab, take it to the beach, different things like that. You don't always have to stay in the... How about you research the island you're going to and be spontaneous? Think of things that you can do while you're there. Tip number 6. If you're a first-time cruiser and you want to just kind of feel it out, sail on a shorter time frame. I know it sounds enticing to go on a 7-day cruise, 8-day cruise, some even 14. However, if you're a first-time cruiser, you want to get acclimated with being on a ship for a long amount of time. Start off with a 3 to 5 day cruise. Go longer times from there. Yes, the 3 days, the 4-day cruises may be just one stop, maybe 2. 9 times out of 10, it's usually the Bahamas or Cozumel. But at least you can start getting your feet wet in cruising. Now, if you're first time cruising and you're traveling with kids, this option is actually better for you as well, because kids on a cruise ship, after a certain amount of days, they get a little antsy and they want to be off. So sailing on a shorter cruise allows you to still enjoy the benefits of being on a cruise along with having your children with you. Okay, my final tip is not necessarily budget, but it's just some advice. Have fun. You're going on a cruise. Enjoy yourself. Be spontaneous. Laugh. Take in the experience and book another cruise after. Because after you take your first cruise, trust me, you'll be hooked and you'll be booking again. Don't forget to leave a comment in the section below. Know that we're here for you. We love you. Keep coming back and watching our videos, commenting, liking, and sharing. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.